You got to do it this way.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. Oh, no.
What?
It's like, there's not like a whole lot of space for both of us to be chatting. I don't know how to do it the other way. I don't know that you can. Hi, everyone. Welcome to our,
Hello.
I guess, Valentine's Day edition live. I just thought this would be kind of fun. Is anybody out there? Oh, no. Okay.
No one
Now
there.
we're live. You can see it on here. I got my
Oh.
iPad so I can look at the comments and everything.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. Okay, turn it down. Nobody wants to hear it again.
There's no one there.
Are you gonna look at your comments there?
I don't know if they're. I don't know how to do it.
So I know it's the day after Valentine's Day, but Ben wasn't even home at all yesterday. So we scheduled it today because I knew he'd be home. But happy belated Valentine's Day to everybody. Did you all have a good one? Did you get anything special from your Valentine?
I personally didn't get anything from you.
I didn't either get anything from you. That's okay. It doesn't matter. So let's see here. Oh, hi Sherman.
Hello, Sherman.
We just taste tested Jennifer, and guess what we used?
Oh yeah, that thing's pretty nifty.
That's pretty cool. Thank you so much for that. It's a really cool gift. Okay, so I wrote down some questions that I thought we could ask. And of course, like if you all have any questions about anything, don't hesitate to ask something. Okay, so the post that I saw on Facebook said it was our Valentine's Day story. So the first question was, how did we meet? Do you want to answer that, dear?
What do you have down there for the answer?
You don't remember? Shut up. So I was 15 and you were
17, I guess, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So, well, we did meet at the bowling alley.
Yes.
But I also first saw you at the bowling alley.
Yeah. So
Right?
yeah.
But you were with some other dude.
Yeah, I was on a date the first time. I was with a friend, and then I had a boyfriend that we went bowling with, and Ben was in the lane beside us with two of his friends, and my best friend actually started talking to Ben's friend, and then they actually started to date, and then so Ben and I just kept getting thrown together in situations and
No, we
became
didn't.
friends. Yes, we did.
Oh, well, we met at the bowling alley.
Yeah, we met at the bowling alley later on because I was actually supposed to be on like a friend date with Ben, and he showed up like an hour and a half late.
Yeah.
Because he was hanging out with some other girl.
Okay.
All right.
It's a Valentine's Day stream questionnaire.
Mind Flip said, so I randomly joined this stream. I don't know what's
Flip,
going
what's up? How you doing?
So this is just a random live. I made a commitment to do one live a month on my channel. And so I decided that February would be like a Valentine's Day sort of one. So that's what this is. We're just answering some Valentine's questions about our love story.
Yeah.
Ben's not usually with me during lives, like ever. So I've been trying to get him on here. But the second question was, how long have we been together? Since 2001. Are you not going to answer?
Is that when we started dating?
That's when we started like dating.
Okay, well, I don't know the answer to these questions.
Ben and I were friends, so I was 18 and you were 19. No, 20. I was 18 and you were 20. Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were friends. Like I said, we met when I was 15, and we were friends 6 or 7, like 3 years before I actually started dating him. But he was like my best friend, and
Yeah.
I'll say we were friends, and he'll be just like, no, we weren't. We were never friends.
Yeah, well.
And that's on his end because, yes, he was always trying to get with me.
Well, we used to have sleepovers.
Stop. No, we're not going to talk about that. Like, I used to, we were friends. Nothing ever happened. But yes, I would spend the night at Jeannie's house.
Nothing.
Hanging out with Ben. But yes. let's see. Anybody say, Allison, hello. Virginia, hello. All right. Yeah. So we've got a few people in here. 13 people. Hello, everyone.
I am 43 now.
Yes, I'm 41. I just turned 41. So we've been together since 2001 as officially as a couple.
We are getting old.
But I have known him since I was 15 years old. And he's been my best friend since I was probably 16 years old.
Yeah.
And this man right here, I tell you what, he put up with a lot from me when we were just friends. Like, I would go to him with all my men trouble, or I should say boy troubles. They were all losers compared to him. So I don't know what I was thinking. And finally, I was just like, he's like my best friend. Why would I not, chance our friendship and hope that something better will come out of it? And it did. Jade. Jade for one. So we have one child, my daughter Jade, who is 22 years old. So we started dating in 2001, and Jade was born in 2002. So, the third question is the status.
Awesome. We are awesome.
We're married. We didn't get married until, what year did we get married? 2008? 2008, I think.
I can't answer that one also either.
I know we moved into this house in 2007.
I don't think that's right.
It is right. November 27th, 2007, you asked me to marry you in 2008. Maybe we got married in 2009.
Yeah.
Because we got married a year after we got engaged.
Did we?
And Jade was 5.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds right.
I think. Oh my gosh.
We are not into the swinging scene, I don't think.
I'm sorry, what? No. Okay.
We do have a swing set.
Stop
in the
answering
backyard, though.
Don't answer those questions.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
All right. Number 4, who is older? We already answered that. Him. He's 43. I'm 41.
Mm-hmm.
Number 5 was who was interested first? I answered that one too. Definitely him. He was all. What are you?
I'm reading the things.
Don't look at the phone like that.
I don't have the. That's why I don't do
Bring it
lives because
up.
I don't know
Just
what's
turn
going
it down.
on.
You can bring that up.
Okay,
Just turn it
I'm
down.
trying to answer all
dear.
these questions.
Yes.
Okay.
He was interested first. He was always trying to get with me. He would always ask me. He would ask me, be like, be my girl. And I'd be like, no, we're just friends. Stop. I don't want to ruin our friendship. That whole deal. Yeah. You got to be in the clip here.
It's a little hard
What's hard?
to read the questions
Here,
and
do
see
you
what's
want me-
going on.
You want me to set this between us there?
Okay,
There
sure.
you go, babe.
Thanks.
All you had to do was ask us, tell me what you were trying to do.
I have no idea. Who is this? Do you know? Do you know these people?
Big for home. You've been together almost as long as my husband and I. Fall of 2000.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. How long is that?
No, do you know?
What did we just celebrate? Our 15 year, 16 year anniversary?
Yeah, 15.
No, we went.
Yeah. Right?
15 was 2 years. 2023. This was 16.
Okay.
This year will be 17 years we've been together. Like married. All right. Who is taller?
I am taller. I know that one.
Yeah, you get to answer. Yeah.
All
Yes,
right.
he's taller.
I'm 6'1".
I'm 5'4". Well, just a little less than 5'4", but
Yeah. I like Mind Flip said, well, Allison, I'm a random person.
Mind Flip asked main.
Where are you at, Mind Flip? It's 3:40 a.m. there.
What? Oh wow, that's late. Also asked, was he financially stable when we got married? Yes.
Oh, I was?
When we got married?
Yes. When we got married? Yeah.
Yeah, we were both.
Yeah.
When we got married.
When we
were
got married,
When we
yeah.
got together, no.
Oh, no.
2 years after that, no. So, yeah, it was kind of
My.
one of those situations where we did everything a little bit backwards.
Yeah.
I got pregnant pretty early on. I was 18 when I got pregnant. Had Jade when I was just a couple months into being 19.
Nice.
And then I decided, I was in college at the time to become a respiratory therapist, but because I was pregnant and plus I did not like it, like I was a semester away from actually graduating and being able to become a respiratory therapist, and I didn't like it. And so I decided, once I found out I was pregnant, that I was just going to drop out of college. And then I went back when Jade was 1 year old. I got into the dental hygiene program, and I became a dental hygienist. In 2006, I got my license, and that's what I've been doing ever since. We got married in 2009. Is that right? I keep saying it's either 2008 or 2009. I should have fact checked. I had the questions.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I had a good job, and when Jade was, when did you actually get accepted to become an engineer for CSX?
When Jade was born?
Yeah, Jade was like born, and he got a letter. He applied to be it was for a conductor for CSX, but he's now an engineer. But I remember he had to go away to school for like 6 weeks right after I had her. It sucked. What? What'd you say? Stop whispering stuff. It's rude.
Oh.
All right, what's everybody saying?
That's Sandra B.
Oh, hi, Sandra B.
Bickford Home is Sandra B. Just
Oh,
a
okay.
different name.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Allison, this is usually a gardening tomato channel. Yes, it is. I'm usually talking about tomatoes or some sort of gardening thing, but I just thought this would be a fun live to get to know me and to get to know Ben a little bit better. He does the tomato taste tests with me a lot, so you see him in those videos, but not much else. Every once in a while, I'll get him to take a walk through my garden with me, which I like him doing because he will see things that I miss. I don't see some of the beauty. I just look past it, and he's just like, ooh, what's this? And did you think about this? And so he's not in a whole lot, but I thought it'd be fun to have him here. And if you all had any questions for him, you could ask him. Because when we do the taste tests, they're not live. So it's just us saying about tomatoes, and then that's it.
Yep.
Big for me. The Sandra B. Okay, yeah. Free my what? What is? So are you a dentist? No, I'm still a dental hygienist. I didn't want to become a dentist. I didn't want to go back to school after that, like at all. Dental hygiene school is hard. It was very hard, especially with a little girl. Jade was like 2 and 3 years old, so it was hard to study. Yes, thank you, Allison. Okay, so next question. Who said I love you first?
Probably you.
I did. I used to, and this was when we were just friends. Or were we friends? I can't remember. We were still friends. So, remember I talked about me staying over with him as friends. I'm telling you, nothing. Stop that. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. So nothing happened. When we were just friends, nothing happened. But I would spend the night over with him. And then when I get up in the morning, I'd give him a little peck on the cheek and tell him I love him when he was dead asleep. But he didn't even know I did it. So does that count?
You did what?
I would kiss you on the cheek and tell you I love you.
Kind of rapey.
Babe. My God. Stop.
Or at least like non-consensual. Or
I wasn't. Okay. It was supposed to be like a sweet thing, not a rapey thing, okay?
Well.
Okay.
Okay.
Sometimes. Number 8 is, who is the most impatient?
Oh, that's definitely you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very impatient.
I am very impatient.
Yes. Yeah.
I've always been that way. As a child, I was impatient. And I try to be better. And I think I'm being better as far as like a short fuse with my impatientism. Is that a word? I don't think that's a word. So I think, like, especially in situations, I don't know if it's being impatient, but in situations that make me anxious or nervous, I will get mean. And I'm trying to be.
She does.
I'm trying to be better at that. And I think at this point in our lives, he realizes that I'm not being mean. It's just how I express that I'm scared or upset or just,
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's definitely
I'm just kind
me.
of chill most of the time.
He's very chill. He is very patient. Very patient because he's with me. He's definitely built up a lot of patience. Huh? What? What are they saying?
Well.
Is anybody being inappropriate?
Yeah, he just said, "What's cooking? Good looking."
Okay.
But if you could move, would you move anywhere else? I would actually like to move, yes, because I would like some more land.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about a different area, but I'm not against it.
Yeah. I think Jade and her boyfriend are planning on moving not that far, at least at this point, not that far away. So.
But look, what's Mind Flip say?
What did Mind Flip say?
So before marrying each other, did you have a specific age to get married for? I actually did have a specific.
Yes.
She would ask me to marry her.
And
I would say that. Well, at the time, I thought it was 26 that takes a man's frontal lobe to develop.
That's what he would tell me. Like,
It's true. Women's frontal lobes develop earlier than men's, so we make bad decisions before that.
How you were 26, weren't you?
Exactly 26. I told you when it developed, I would do it.
I actually asked him to marry me before he asked me to marry him, and he turned me down. He said
the internet actually says it's 30 right now, so you're lucky.
Oh my gosh, whatever.
That's funny. Friends and family. I don't know
what
if they
do
watch
friends and family think about? Yeah.
Oh, happy birthday, Christina.
Oh yes, happy birthday. My husband had a goal, but not a required age. What was the goal?
Yeah, I actually had a goal too, but it did not go through.
What goal was that?
Well,
You never told me about your goal.
I wanted to have like a house and stuff before all that.
We did.
Well, no,
we got married in our backyard, dear.
I'm just saying before I settled down, I had a plan in mind, but that plan sort of just went out the window.
Yeah, we actually got married in our backyard. There was 20 people present, and that was it. Jade was my flower girl. I walked myself down the aisle. And the friend I was talking about at the bowling alley who started dating my friend, that actually he's the guy that married us. Greg. Greg married us.
Yeah, the wizard.
The wizard, yeah. So when you become ordained, you can pick, what is it, your title? Like whether you want to be called.
Yeah.
What was some of the things he had to choose from? It was like a list of I don't know.
Warlock.
40 different things. Warlock. And one of them,
Reverend.
He asked me.
You can do all kinds of
He
weird
told
stuff.
me,
Witch.
he was just like, one of them was wizard. And I was like, dude, do the wizard. I would love to be married by a wizard. So it says on our marriage license, Wizard Greg Hoshard. That's great. I hope he doesn't mind me saying his name.
Oh, you said his name.
I said his whole
Yeah,
name.
you probably shouldn't say that.
That's
I'm ordained too, and I married one couple too, and they're still married.
They're still together.
So I'm 1 for 1. And it's good. I'm glad.
Yeah, that was a good day.
That was fun.
Marrying some friends. Okay, number 9 was, who is the most sensitive? I don't know. That's a tough one. I could say...
Depends on the day.
I could say when he's tired and because of his job, sometimes he works I don't know. He doesn't get to sleep, and he's grumpy sensitive. You can tell because he's tired. He's grumpy, a grumpy little baby man. And he can be very sensitive.
Whatever.
And me being who I am, I'm just I feed off of it, and I'm
You're just mean.
But, I mean, I think over the years we've learned to tolerate I don't know if the word's tolerate I want to use, but we've learned to know each other, like what's going on with each other at a more deeper level. Like he picks at me or whines and is just like mean. He's tired. Okay, I get he's tired, so I just ignore it. Or I don't know. This other thing, no, what's it say?
Kristen.
Oh, the swamp bitch is here. Hello. Kristen, where? Oh, Kristen. Hi, Kristen. My husband proposed to me while I got off a long shift and was shoving a chili dog in my mouth. That's the best. How did you propose, dear?
We were standing on a bridge and I had a fake ring.
Where were we?
We were in Myrtle Beach, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then I pretended to drop, well, I did. I dropped the fake ring into the water and pretended like it was the real one. And she believed me.
For like 2 seconds.
It was pretty funny.
I slapped him in the shoulder and then I was
like,
where's
going to do it when we went parasailing.
Because he is not clumsy. Yeah.
Because instead of leaving the real ring and taking the fake ring and not having the real ring, which I should have done.
Yeah. I was just afraid. Like, I asked him later.
I was afraid. I have like this weird, like I check the door a lot.
Yeah.
If it's locked.
It's his ADD.
Like, so, I was afraid I was going to actually use the real ring and drop it.
Yeah.
So I should have just left it.
But you know what? I wouldn't have liked, because
that would have been epic.
I wanted to go parasailing. It was my idea. But then once I got up there, I didn't want it anymore. And I was not.
Yeah, because you're afraid of heights.
I'm so afraid of heights. So it was not a pleasant experience.
I'm actually surprised you went. Yeah,
it wasn't pleasant, and I'll probably never ever do it again. So I'm glad you didn't ask me while we were up there, because I probably wouldn't have remembered it because I was too panicked.
Show your foot. Okay.
What?
Nice.
Mind flip. Also, when you were in a relationship and after you got married, any expectations failed? I don't think so. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I just kept my expectations low and you.
That's a thing to do. Keep them low, and they don't. That's the best thing to do.
I don't know. I don't really think that there was ever anything like. I just wanted.
Yeah,
I think I expect. I've always expected to be loved, and when there was a small period when we weren't married, where I didn't feel loved, and I left for a very little bit.
Mm.
But I think that's my only expectation. I need to feel like I'm your number one. I'm loved, and I mean, that's the biggest thing. Everything else, money or having a house and all that stuff is just stuff. But I want to feel loved, and he does that. He makes me feel so loved all the time. Like, I joke and say this, but I feel in my heart that it's true, that he lives to make me happy. He lives. I mean, I don't know. Like, I can almost know if I say something in a certain way, he'll make it happen for me. He'll tell me no, I'm not doing it, and then he'll go and do it. It's just. What are you reading now?
I was just reading the comments, man.
Oh, Sherman said we need a producer mic. I don't even know if Mike knew about this one. I'm not using Evie Mux. I'm just doing it through YouTube Live. I don't know why. It's just how I decided to do it. Oh, okay. What are we doing?
You're answering questions, but you got.
Allison says, so sad not to be able to taste test together. I'm not sure what that means. Big for home. We actually did do a taste test earlier. We recorded it a couple hours before we did this.
Tasted Jennifer.
We tasted my tomato. So, for those of you who might not know, I Tatiana from Tomato Eden, she's a seed seller or a seed vendor. She named a tomato after me, named Jennifer. It's named after Jennifer Vandervoort cordial. That's me. And we tasted it today, so it was very exciting. I'm not going to give away no spoilers. We'll have to, I'm going to edit that.
I'm sorry.
Did you say it was good?
I did say that's all I said though.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it was all right.
Allison said, "You are so lucky to have each other." Yes.
Yeah.
I do feel very, very, very lucky. He is an amazing, amazing man. All right, number 10 is who's the loudest? You
What'd
want
you
to
say?
answer that one?
The loudest?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Like, I don't know. Probably you.
Depends on the situation, really. I can be very
Like,
loud.
if you get drunk, you're like a woo girl.
Woo! I am. I am a woo girl, that is for sure. I don't know, there's some situations I'll go into them and I'm super shy. Like, I have this, I don't know. But then there's some situations I go in and I'm just, I don't know, what is that? Introvert, extrovert? I'm not sure what I am exactly, but I could definitely, I don't know, can you be loud? Have you ever been loud?
I'm like, I can get crunk.
I don't know that you're loud. Like, I have been told several times that when people first meet you, they think that, I don't know, you know, sometimes you meet someone and like just from afar and you just kind of like, not judge them, but you've already kind of, how do I want to explain this?
People think I'm an asshole? Oh, I mean butthole?
They don't think they just by looking at you and your demeanor, they think, I've been told a couple of times that at first they think he is that he's going to be a DICK. And then they're like, but he's not. He's completely not like that. And I'm like, no, he's not. I can get that but you know, just his face, I guess sometimes it comes off that way. I don't know, but yeah, he's not at all like that.
It's just
and then
my face.
For me, people say they think I'm, what do they say about me?
I don't know.
That I'm
You're lovely.
Thanks, dear. I've heard before that they thought, oh, she's gonna be annoying, but then I'm not. So I'm just like, oh wow, thank you.
Yeah.
How do you say that? Okay. Allison Francis said, nope, I didn't get that impression. That's nice. Thank you, Allison. I'm sure he appreciates that. Oh, here's another one. Number 11 is who is the most stubborn?
You.
Yeah. It's not a good quality. And I realize that.
Yeah.
I am getting better, though, at learning what my weaknesses and my strengths are. So if there's a decision to be made, a big decision, and because I'm so stubborn with what I decide sometimes, I will actually take myself out of the equation. I'm not deciding. I'm not doing it. You do. It's all you. And then you tell me what's what afterwards. Because if I have to decide and then he like says, well, let's do it this way, I've already decided. And it's just how it's going to be. And then he will follow along with my path, even though he knows it's the wrong one. And then afterwards be like, I told you. And then, so I have learned big decisions, I'm not doing them. Like, I don't plan vacations. I do that very poorly.
Yes.
What else do I do poorly? And I've just decided.
You do a lot of things poorly.
Babe, do not do a lot of things poorly. But I'm learning.
You don't listen.
I don't, what do you mean I don't listen?
I'll tell you something, I'm always right, you just never listen.
I could point the finger at you about that too, about the whole not listening thing.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. All right, who cooks better?
I make better scrambled eggs than you.
in your opinion? He
And
like
that's
burns
about it.
them. He wants hard,
I like them overdone.
burnt, overdone eggs. That's not cooking better, dear. That's just burning eggs better. I feel like I am just now getting to be a more what's the word I want to use, dear? Help me.
What'd you say?
What's the word I want to use? Like
I wasn't
exploratory with
I
like
wasn't listening, I was reading the
spices and stuff.
comments.
Now that I'm growing my own herbs and everything.
Oh yeah. She'll make something like really good, and I'll say make that again, and then she won't remember what she put in it. So
I
she'll
can
never.
I can never.
So she'll never
repeat.
make it again.
No, I make it again, but you're just like, it
But
doesn't
it's-
taste the
yeah,
same.
it's not this
Because
good.
I just do, I throw in a little of this, I throw in a little of that, and then the next time I think, well, then I'll add this. But it's different but good, right? But you're just like, it's not the same. And I just don't know what's happening. So I don't know. I would say that we're both kind of equal with the whole who cooks better, but I cook more.
Oh no, I can't cook.
You can. He can make a good steak. Like he will make a really good steak, just perfectly done, like a filet mignon. Yeah, you make a good steak.
Yeah, that's really not cooking.
Oh, this one's an easy one to answer. Who's the better morning person?
Yeah, I'm definitely not a morning person.
I don't even think he's up in the morning most of the time. If he doesn't have to be, he's not up before 10.
I don't go to bed till 3 or something.
And usually past midnight, I become a 4-year-old child. Like, we are complete opposites in that regard. He actually used to do a paper route, which is one of the reasons why I used to spend the night with him, because I would go help him with his paper route. And he'd go get the paper at like 1 in the morning.
Who wants to do that? That's not even a good lie. No one wants to help anyone
At
with a
16
paper
and
route.
17 years old, being out at 2 in the morning with a legitimate excuse to be, you're thinking now at 42 years old. I'm talking about 16-year-old mine. You're like, oh, I'm out 2 in the morning tossing papers at people.
Dude, what, I make like $200 a month?
I don't know what you made, dear.
I don't even know if it was that much.
But yeah, he would be like always be up in the middle of the night, and so his internal clock. Plus, his bedroom was in the basement of his house, and there was like no light. So I think he's like a vampire. Like, like I don't think he knew when day or night was down there where his bedroom was. So I think he's just. But me, I'm up at 5 a.m. in the morning every morning. No matter what time I go to bed, I'm awake at 5. Ben's just like, you didn't go to bed till 1, but you still got up at 5. I don't know. I cannot help it. I usually wake up at the same time. And I am a morning person. I'm not a night person. Like I said, if it gets late and I am sleepy, I get cranky, and I have been known to actually roll around on the floor like a small child. I'm tired. Next one. Who is a better driver? That's
Definitely
totally me.
Definitely me.
No.
You drive like a maniac.
No, I don't. I drive with purpose and conviction.
You
Okay?
drive like you're crazy.
No. I have traveled to work on the interstate, an hour and 15 minutes both ways. And I have done it for, how many years have I been doing dental hygiene? Since 2006.
Yeah,
and I used to, for about 10 years, drive to, it was Frederick, Maryland, which that's an hour and 45 minutes from my house. So an hour and 45 there, hour and 45 minutes back. I have been driving so many hours of my life at this point. The people around me, I can read them. I can tell you what the other drivers on the interstate are thinking, what they're going to do.
That's probably why they don't use their blinkers, because they know that you already know.
And I drive with purpose and conviction. That's what I have to say about that. And you used to be an insane driver. Do you not remember?
I'm still a great driver.
He is late for everything. If he shows up 10 minutes after he's supposed to be there, he thinks he's on time. No, that's rude.
If I get up in the
and
morning,
he would
it
drive
feels
like
the
85
day's
miles
so
per
much
hour to
longer.
work. Whatever. I'm have and am and will always be a better driver than you.
If I ever get up early in the morning and I do a bunch of stuff, and then I'm like, feel like I've been up all day, and then I look and it's like 10 o'clock. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
Let's see.
Like, I don't know what to do if you get up at 6 in the morning. Like, what do people do at 6 in the morning?
I edit a video.
I would just go back to sleep.
I'll go
I'd
and
be like, it's too early for people to be up.
What is happening?
Go
fix that.
I'll fix
It's gonna give me a seizure. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. I don't like flickering lights. All right,
Yeah.
let's see what the comments say.
Okay. What's this say?
Uh,
Yes, I love hard-boiled eggs.
who said that?
No.
Where's it at?
Mine Flip said he can boil water real good.
Oh, nice. Oh yeah, I use
What is that?
the
Instant pot?
Instapot. That is the best way to make hard-boiled eggs. The peel just comes all the way off of it. It's great. I like pickled eggs too. I make mean pickled eggs. They get eaten up. Mindflip, Ben, do you have pride for having Jen in your life? Like an
yes,
attitude of
sure.
having someone in your life who loves you unconditionally?
Yes. And that's all I have to say about that.
You know I love you. Let's see.
What's our next question?
Spicy. There's got to be staple dish Ben makes. My husband can make a mean
I already
grilled
did all
cheese. My husband makes the best grilled cheese. I can boil water. I'm trying to catch up. I don't want to miss people's comments. They're here. They're commenting.
I thought we already answered it. I make good steak.
Yes. In control. Yes. If you want to do a drive test, come to India. I want to travel. My husband drives better, 100%. I avoid long road trips, but last year we had to drive from North Carolina to... I think that's another question on here.
What?
Wait, who drives when we're together?
I do.
Yeah, I may be the better driver,
You're not.
but I am backseat driver when he is with me.
Yeah, and then she'll fall asleep.
I drive Princess. I drive so much already to work. I don't want to do it anymore.
It'll be 3 in the morning going across the road, and I'll be driving, and then you'll just go, "Ah! Are you okay?" and scare me
I gotta
while
keep
I'm
him,
driving.
I gotta keep him awake. I gotta make sure he stays awake. All right, next one is, who's the funniest?
You.
Me?
Yeah.
Really? No, I'm not. I don't catch things very easily
Yeah.
unless they're explained to me.
But you laugh if you like, even if you don't get them.
Do enjoy.
That's
Shut up. I do.
What did he say?
Shut up. Everybody else is laughing. I feed off people's energy. So when they're laughing, I giggle too.
Yeah.
Even if I don't know why they're giggling.
Yeah.
Same thing with crying. If I see people crying, I will emotionally start to get upset and start crying too.
Right.
Yeah, I feel things.
Yeah, that's good.
So whatever. I'm one of those people that I'll think of funny things to say an hour later after it's passed. And then I'm just like, oh man, I should have said that. That would have been hilarious. But you actually say funny things in the moment.
Like the jerk store called.
What?
Nothing.
I don't
You
get
wouldn't
it.
get it. It's from Seinfeld.
Oh yeah, I don't like Seinfeld. Does anybody here Seinfeld fan? I'm
like
sorry.
Seinfeld. It's great.
I don't like it at all. There's a lot of things that people like. I like a lot. Like, and I'm just like, What's another one? Everybody likes it, and I'm like, I don't like it.
I don't know. You don't give it anything. You don't give
That
things
is not
a chance.
true. I have watched several episodes of Seinfeld, and it's always annoying.
Okay.
Always annoying. Number 16, who's more social? We kind of answered this. I am definitely more social. Clearly, I have
Yeah.
a YouTube channel. I want to be more social, but I can be awkward too. I can be, like, with meeting people for the first time, like, sometimes it'll take a little bit for me to get comfortable and actually be me and not just, like, some weird
I'm
nervous
definitely
person.
awkward.
Yeah, you're awkward.
Yeah.
You can be awkward.
I'm
But once
definitely
once he warms up to you and he realizes that he could, connect with you, you're great.
I don't know about that, but
You are, babe. You're great. Vic for home said Ben's got the dad jokes down 1,000%. Dad jokes.
yeah.
It's like number 17. Who is the neat freak?
Definitely me. I like to keep things. Everything has a place.
No,
And I want to keep it.
You are a sloppy ogre.
Look, if I put something on the table, I'll know it's there. And when I come back for it 3 days later,
Stop hitting the
and
table.
it's not on the table.
Stop it! You're
Where did you put it?
earthquaking them.
I know where I left it.
I have literally shown him several times where the trash can is. The trash can is right there, and he will lay trash right up on the counter, right there, trash all the time, right there, or on top of the trash can lid. Also,
I don't lay things on the trash can lid. That's Jade.
I can walk through the house after I've been to work all day, come home, and he's been home all day. I can walk through the house. I can tell you every single thing that this man has done. I can tell you where he's been, because every cupboard door that he's been in will be open. All of the drawers where he got his clothes out of, they'll be open. Be able to tell you if he took a shower, because the wet towel will be on my side of the bed or his side of the bed. I can tell you how many days it's been that he's taken his socks off, because they'll all be in the living room right where he sits. Remember that one time?
That's because you can use it more than once, so,
I am one of those people, when I leave a room, I will take something with me. If it doesn't belong in that room, I take it.
You are not.
Yes.
No, you are not.
And then he'll get up, walk out empty-handed, and I'll be like, here, take this. I have to tell him, take it. These dirty dishes don't belong in here.
No.
Take this.
You clean the house.
I am a neat freak.
And you clean
I
up
like
everything, and then immediately from when you start cleaning it, you start dirtying it. You leave stuff places. You never
So should
put
I just
nothing
leave
back.
everything? That is not true. You are so... He is lying.
No, I am not. I am not.
Swamp Bitch says, Ben, I get that. It's hard to find your kind of people, but once you do, you open up and have no problem bullshitting. Yes. Yep. What? Want a Rosa DiLiano? Oh, Rosa DiLiano. Yes. Those were like the really sweet. Do you remember that sweet tomato that we tasted?
Huh?
It was like super sweet.
No.
You don't remember Rosa DiLiano?
No. Was it red?
It was red. It was like a smallish red one. We tasted that one and Carl's Emsland together.
No, I don't remember.
Oh, I think you do. You probably just...
I just don't remember. They all taste about the same.
What does that mean?
What?
The Swamp Bitch. What?
That's a skull.
Yeah, what does the skull mean?
It could mean lots of things.
Okay. I'm a little old, so sometimes even emojis, I'm like, what is that? What does that mean?
Shock.
Kristen said, my husband has a huge problem leaving empty water bottles around the house. Gets to me, but guess, yeah, he stays hydrated. Good way to think of it. He does the same thing too. His is sparkling water though. Sparkling water bottles.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. They leave them everywhere.
I do.
Yes.
I do.
He was trying to find a bottle of his sparkling water yesterday because he hasn't been buying it. And there was like 2 underneath my car seat. And I was just thinking, go out there and get them out of the car because that's where you left them.
It was a wonderful surprise. I did not know I left those there. But that's because they were in your car. And
You
moved
left them there?
You moved them.
I'm surprised
You
you
moved
didn't.
them. They were
I
probably
didn't
on
move
the
them.
seat. Yeah,
I
because they
did.
probably went from the seat to under your seat because you're a crazy driver.
Allison Francis says, have you ever been outside of USA? I'm Malaysian, but living in Greece, I've been to the US a long time ago. We have been to Dominican Republic and to Mexico. That's it, right?
That's it, I think.
That's it. I want to travel, though. I'd like to go all over. Greece is on that list, for sure. What does that mean, shock?
I think he was explaining to you what the skull meant.
Oh, shock. Okay.
Maybe.
Okay. I get that. Okay.
Skull.
Shock to what, though?
I don't know.
All right.
Not sure.
This one. Do I get flowers often?
No, you don't like flowers because they die.
That's not true. I love flowers.
Well, you like potted
but I like them
flowers.
attached to the actual plant that I can plant somewhere. So I like, excuse me, I like plants or something like that. I mean, I'll take flowers too. So I don't get flowers often because
I also do not get flowers often.
No, he does not get flowers.
No.
You don't get
Anything ever.
That's not true. He
She got an
is.
engagement ring. I didn't get no engagement ring.
Excuse you?
I got a wedding ring. I didn't get an engagement ring. I didn't get a fancy, shiny, iced out diamond ring.
You're not even wearing it, so why would I even get you one?
Because it's bland. No diamonds in it.
I was very manly. It was titanium, right?
It's
Is that
very
what it
nice.
was?
It's very nice.
Yeah. I picked that out because it
Because
seemed.
it doesn't fit me. I'm too fat.
He is a very hard person to please gift-wise. Unless he specifically
not
tells
true.
me, it is true. Unless he specifically tells me exactly what he wants and sends me the link, anything I've ever gotten him, it usually goes back to the store for
That's
him
a
to
cop-out.
buy what he wants because, again, that's something I do wrong. I cannot shop for him. Cannot. Clothing. Honestly, I don't even think he can shop for himself for clothing online.
Yeah.
You're always taking everything back. He's just a hard man to please, I think. The skull equals dead. Like, oh my God, shock dead.
Mm.
What was shocking? That's what I want to know. Shocking. What
I
was
don't think it means like shock dead. Like it's also like
Yes. Big for home. Same, Jen. Plants over cut flowers, mainly because more bang for your buck. Yeah. Yeah. You get to enjoy them, especially if it's a perennial. Sorry, did I interrupt you?
Mm-mm.
I do that sometimes too.
No.
That's one of my down things. It's like when thoughts pop into my head, they usually are there for like 2 seconds and then they're gone. And I feel like if I don't get it out, like it's so important that I do. And I interrupt. And I hate that about myself. And I will catch myself after I've done it and I'm like, I'm sorry. Which isn't any better. Like, stop doing it. Like, stop doing that. But it's like in here and then I'm like, whoop, it's got to come out. And then I'm like, oh gosh, I did it again. Oops, I did it. Ooh, do you remember what was that? The zipper. No, that wasn't that song. Was that song? Oops, I did it again. Yeah, we were
so.
on the Zipper, which is a carnival ride. And it was like the first upside down ride I'd ever rode. And I felt safe
There's
because
more.
because Ben was going to ride it with me. He's like, let's ride it. And I was like, I've never done anyone of the upside down. I'm afraid of heights. And he's like, it'll be fine. And they were playing Britney Spears, Oops, I Did It Again. This was before we were dating. We were just friends. I think it was probably 17 then. But I swear to you, when we got to the top, I could hear a screw rolling around underneath in my head. And Ben just started like screaming the song out so that I would not hear the screw rolling back and forth. Do you remember that?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's funny.
I've never rode the Zipper ever again. Furthermore, I have learned, I don't know that it goes both ways. I've heard it both ways. Carnival rides, like they throw those things up like so quickly or whatever. Like how can they be safe? But then I've also heard how can other stuff that no one maintenance or takes apart and puts together like multiple times, how can that be safe? So like I'm just not going to ride anything anymore, I guess.
None of them are probably safe. I just go ahead and ride them. Whatever happens, happens.
All right. Number 19. Who plans date nights? So here's the thing. I will plan stuff and be like ready and gung-ho to do it. And then when the day comes or the time comes, I'm just like, let's just stay home. Because like I have these big visions for things and then like it's usually evening time activities and then I'll spend the entire day doing a bunch of stuff and then the evening comes and I'm just like can we just like go get takeout and bring it home and watch a movie? So I don't know. Like, we don't have like specific date nights anymore.
No.
And you don't plan, and he doesn't plan anything.
I can't plan anything because every time I try to plan something, she says something about tomatoes.
Shut up.
Like, I'm like, hey, let's go to this place and stay overnight and hike. And she says, I can't. I have to plant tomatoes. I have to count my seeds. I have to wash my seeds. I have to do something with seeds. I have to water some kind of plant.
That's not true.
I have to do something. I have to turn my lights on. I don't know what she has to do. She does a lot. She's always doing something. It's pretty impressive, actually. But I don't know why you do so much stuff.
It brings me joy. I don't know.
It's a lot. It's a lot. Good for you, though.
Thank you, babe. All right, let's see. Anything? Ooh, the fat reminds me of something. A person starts eating more, ignores his health, and eventually gets fat.
Should I tell him the name of it?
What is it? The name of what? Oh, shut up.
No.
Okay. Next one. Who picks where we go for dinner? Like if we go out for dinner.
It's a joint thing.
Mostly me. But like I need him to give me choices. And sometimes I need him to just pick. Like there, especially like days when I work, like if he wants to get something to go out, I'm done decision making for that day. I make so many decisions throughout the day at work. I'm done decision making. And sometimes, sometimes that, yes, I shouldn't have to work so much anymore, dear. I only work 3 days a week right now, so I don't work that much. But like, yeah, there's just days where I've made so many decisions and I will just tell him, I'll be like, I cannot decide this anymore. I need you to decide for me. And then he'll be like, well, here's your choices. And I'm like, okay, all 3 of those are good. Pick one, please. And then he'll decide. He will do that for me. Like I've learned, that's another thing I've learned with us being together. There are moments when I just cannot make another decision. No more decisions that day. And I will tell him this. I'll be like, I can't do any more decision making. I need you to do it for me. All right, next one. Who is the first to admit when they're wrong? I think that we have both.
It'd be me.
You always make everything a bet.
Yeah,
I will bet you $10.
Well, yeah, but I mean.
But no, I think that's another thing that we've grown to learn. Just like.
I think if you were wrong, you'd make up some excuse as to why you were wrong and not.
No. I think that also ties into like knowing when to say I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry, I was wrong. Like, first couple years we were together, that would be like a big thing for us. Like, neither of us wanted to say we were sorry, we were wrong, like with how we acted or the things that we said. And I think, do you remember those tapes that we got from a friend about like relationship, like fixing your relationship? Do you remember those tapes?
Those the ones you wouldn't watch or listen to?
No, I did watch and listen to them. We watched them together. Do you remember? At the trailer. We used to live in a trailer. So I'll say at the trailer to like jog memories. But yeah, but there was a part in there where, remember, and it just kind of clicked on me. Like, when you know that you've done something wrong to someone, you need to say, I'm sorry. And so I think we've learned to just apologize. Like, when you've done something wrong, just say you're sorry. Or if you're wrong about something, I'm sorry, I was wrong, you were right, you know. So, yeah, we've grown to do that a lot better, I think, and that helped. Like, watching those tapes, like, it was a lot of relationship stuff that, like, if you think deeper into why you do things.
Tapes were like that.
They were. I think. Well, they were very helpful for me. I don't know about for you, but they were very helpful for me in seeing insights into like why I act the way I act, or why I've said the things I've said that on like a deeper level. Like, oh yeah, is that is kind of why I'm doing that or whatever. So then this is how I should correct that, you know, kind of thing. But yeah, they were helpful. They were like way old school though.
Oh yeah.
They were.
Yeah.
They were like VHS tapes.
Somebody
And
gave
like,
them to us.
yeah, somebody gave them to us when we were. That's that rough patch where I said I left. I only left for like 3 weeks, but I did leave him for a second. I didn't go far though. You don't remember me?
3 weeks.
With
You
your,
might
I
have
went
left
to your
me for
mom's.
like 3 days.
I went and stayed with your
You
mom.
never left me.
I
that
did
long.
leave you.
I didn't.
I
think so.
left
I don't
you.
think so.
That was me leaving you. All right, here's one. I like this one. Number 22. Who sings better? Okay,
I
well,
do.
what is your definition of singing? Because Ben raps.
Mhm. I sing too.
He is a rapper. Is that singing, or is that rapping? Is that like
That's
a whole
rapping,
different thing?
but I can sing also.
Really?
I'm a man of many talents.
I've never heard you sing. Oh wait, yes I have.
I've
But
sang.
they're like rap songs.
What's like the hook?
Ben's actually got a YouTube channel with some rap songs.
Oh.
What's your YouTube channel?
I don't know if people want to see that. It's bad, filthy
It's
language.
filthy. He's actually really good. Like I said the other night to him, I don't know. I hope I'm not offending anybody that liked the halftime show. But who was the guy that was singing at it?
Kendrick Lamar.
I don't like him. And I told
He's
Ben.
great.
A lot of people do, and a lot of people liked it. That's fine. And good for them. But I have my own opinion too, and I do not care for that kind of rapping. It just sounds like just a bunch of words falling out of his mouth. Doesn't sound like any kind of room. I'm sorry. And half of them I couldn't understand, but you understood everything, right?
Yeah.
And what's your YouTube channel? In case anybody wants to listen to some filthy rap music that you do. Some of the songs are about me.
Well, there's only one video, the
Oh.
actual video.
And our
All
dog.
Right. All right.
What?
It's How You Been. HOWUBEN, all lowercase.
Okay.
And that's it. If you want to listen to a filthy rap song, then you can listen to it.
But it's all shits and giggles until someone giggles.
It is fun though. I used our house when it was decorated for Halloween.
Oh
as
yeah,
the video.
the video. How many days did it take you to edit that? So he like is always giving me props on how many videos I edit
It
and
took
put
me
up
forever.
because it took him like 5 days to edit that video. He has edited I think 2 videos for me. Like he's done some
2?
DIYs.
Oh.
Like I think one was you built the
Butcher thing.
yeah, it was
Billy
a
the
whole
Butcher.
Billy
Butcherson.
Butcherson tombstone, and it took you 3 days to edit that, and I was just like, what in the hell are you doing? Like, if this was his YouTube channel, yeah, but he does some good edits and fun things he puts in there, but yeah. All right. Oh, Michael is here. Hi, Michael. Someone mentioned you earlier, said I need my producer. My producer's here. Except I'm not like I'm not on EV Mux where you can actually do your producing thing. But I'm glad you're here. Thanks, Michael. Allison says he dresses like a rapper. Yes, he does. And he's we got pulled over. I'll tell you a little story. One time, a story about pulling over.
Go
Yeah. What were you wearing that day? So we got pulled over. We were going shopping. This was when Jade was littler. We were going into Hagerstown and Frederick to go shopping. And you were wearing, what was this? He was wearing
I
like
just had a big chain on with like money bags, the Monopoly guy.
Monopoly.
But I think we got pulled over because you were dressed like a streetwalker.
I was not. I was wearing those like knee-high boots and just had, jeans on. And I always wear, what do they call those jeans when they're tight?
Jeggings? Leggings?
Well, they were like jeggings, but they weren't jeggings. They were just tight.
I call them hot pants.
I was not dressed like a streetwalker, but yeah, they said they smelled. We do not smoke marijuana. it's fine if you do, but we don't. Like, we both have to not do that for work. So, but
Yeah.
they said they smelled marijuana, and I'm like, I just bought Burger King. Are you smelling my Burger King? Like, I don't know why you're smelling marijuana, but then we had to get out of the car, and I'm like looking at Ben. I'm like, this is because you're dressed like you're a thug. Like, is that when you had long hair?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm
You weren't
pretty
growing
sure.
it out?
I don't think so.
Ben grew his hair out too. He's got gorgeous hair.
It's beautiful.
It
It's
is
luxurious.
beautiful hair.
It is.
I do not prefer him to have long hair. It's just, but it's pretty. And he grew it. How many inches did you give?
14, I think.
14 inches to, was it kids with cancer?
Something like that. I forget what it was.
Yeah,
Wigs for kids, I believe.
Wigs for kids. So he grew his hair out for that 1 year. One, because I was just like, I'd love to see what you look like with long hair. I didn't like it. So he hasn't done it again.
That's
but
not why. I do what I want.
yes, you do what you want, dear. You are your own person.
I think I might start growing it out again, actually.
No.
I didn't like it because it was so straight.
It's stick straight. It's like the hair that women would kill for. And
It's beautiful.
for a man with long hair, I like the hair that's got like, it's kind of scruffy and curly, and his was not that. It just looks straight and greasy all the time. And I was like, your hair looks, and it wasn't greasy. It was just so shiny and beautiful and healthy, but it looked greasy because it was stick straight. Like,
It only looked greasy because I didn't wash it for weeks because I was trying to get it to not look so pretty.
and it never did. It never did do anything but look pretty. Okay. Oh, we never answered who sings better. Like, Ben's a rapper. I used to sing when I was younger. Actually, used to go from church to church and sing Christian music at churches. So you rap and I sing at church. I remember I did a solo in high school one time, and I surprised a bunch of my friends. And afterwards, they were all like, oh my gosh, you actually can sing. And I was like, thank you. Yes, I can sing. I actually don't know if I can sing anymore as well as I did. I had to have part of my thyroid taken out. And I feel like it was a huge goiter that was on my neck, and it pressed on my throat. That's why I eventually had to get it removed. And I think it's actually changed my voice a little bit. Or the way I can use my voice. So, put it that way. Oh, this one's easy. Who spends the most money? Do you want to answer that?
Huh?
Didn't hear me. We'll just skip that one. Wait, what?
I'm just reading these.
What is it? Are
I'm
any of
just
them bad?
reading these comments
What?
here.
Where are they at?
What'd you ask me, babe? I was...
Get rid of them.
What'd you ask me?
How do I do
don't know
this?
how you do it. What you doing?
How do I get rid of that?
I don't know, babe. It's not... You push that,
I want,
right?
I want to get rid of them.
Baby, I don't know how to do it. Oh. Somebody got put in time out. Oh.
What is this?
Uh...
Is that another one?
I don't know. Oh, that's funny.
Oh, that's what I wanted to do.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, do you ever get to chat, Champ? Do you have something you want to say?
No.
Does she ever stop her breath?
Oh, these people.
Bye. Anyone else?
I don't know.
I'm sorry, if you're gonna be naughty, you're getting gone.
This attracts a different crowd than Tomato Talks.
Woo! I would say so, Michael. Yeah. I am incessantly chatty, apparently, tonight.
That's funny.
And some people were being quite naughty. Oh, my. Okay. I said, who spends... Is there any more?
No, I was just reading that one.
Sure is. Yes, this isn't your Thursday night awesome saucer live with Lord and Jen. It's not. But, there are people that I watch on YouTube that are like gardening channels or crochet channels, and I like the person. Like, I feel like I would like their personality or whatever. And I'm always just like, man, I wish I could like get to know them a little bit more. But they never do any like videos like this. So I want to be like, if people are watching me, sometimes it's just because they like tomatoes or they just like gardening and they don't actually like me. That's fine. But then there's, you know, for the people that like think like I think and think, oh, I think we could be friends and I would like to know more about her. I like to throw in a video or two of like this where you can ask me questions and I can answer the questions and you can get to know me a little bit more, because that's what friends do. They talk about their lives. So yeah. Thanks, Sherman. That's exactly why I'm doing it. It's fun learning about you both. Yeah. So then, you know, then you can actually make an informed decision as to whether you do actually like us. Or maybe you just like us tasting tomatoes and you don't want to hear us about anything else. Okay. I already said this, but you were sitting there giggling at the filthy people saying filthy things and not telling me to get rid of them.
I don't know if they're your friends or not. I'm not going to have you get rid of
My
those
friends
people.
do not put that stuff. Oh, Randy Warren said, you looking good, son.
Thanks.
He's a pretty man.
Yeah.
Who spends the most money?
I would say you, probably.
I would say me, probably. Are you just saying that to be sweet?
Yeah, I mean, you're like, I'm going to buy something every day kind of person. Like, there's 17 boxes on the doorstep right now, every day. Another box, another box.
That's not true.
You're always buying something. If we go to the store, you find something.
I don't
Anywhere you go, you find something.
That's true.
I'm definitely say you, but I do my fair share. But I'm also more of like, I'm not going to buy anything for a while. And then when I do, I buy something that's a little bit more expensive.
Makes bigger purchases.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm buying $1 seed packs, a lot of them, and seed tags and bootstrap farmer tray and just like lots of little stuff.
Like $40 sandals, and here's a sweatshirt that's $60, and
shut up.
here's this and that, and
yes, but we pay our bills.
Our
bills are paid.
That's right.
Do any of you, what is that show? What's the name?
1,000 Pound Sisters.
1,000 Pound Sisters. Does anybody else watch that? We love that show. So that's one of the things that she says. She says, my bills are paid. I pay.
First couple seasons were good, getting a little ridiculous.
It's getting, yeah. But, so, for Christmas, Jade, my daughter, her...
Ben spends more, but on Jen. Yeah, definitely.
That is, yeah.
That's definitely true.
Isn't that how it's supposed to be? No. Ben, my daughter, Jade, got her boyfriend got Ben a, what do you call those? A message.
It's like a cameo.
A cameo message from Tammy. From Tammy. And she actually was, that's so funny. Do you have it on your phone?
Probably.
Oh gosh, I would love to play it for you. Does anybody want to hear it? It is so great.
Are you gonna let people hear?
I don't know. Do you want anybody to hear it?
I don't care.
Okay.
I mean, do you have time to do that?
Randy Warren says you are his favorite.
You're my favorite, Randy.
And Michael, you are probably very, very much right. He does spend more, but he does shower me with gifts.
What month was that? That'd be Christmas, right?
I'm very spoiled.
You can keep talking. Okay.
Okay. Did we go to the same school? We did not.
Mm-mm.
I went to a school called Westmore High School. Go Wildcats! I don't even think it's a high school anymore. And you went to Frankfurt High School, which is where Jade went, and she graduated. And what? Are you gonna? Okay. So yeah, we didn't go to school together. Where is the farthest we've traveled? Or we already said that. Mexico and Dominican Republic. And who drives when we're together? That's him. So that's all of the questions. That's all I have
it.
there. Does anybody have any other ones that they'd like to ask?
I don't know where that's at, babe. I wish I could find it. But
Okay, it's funny. Well,
it was
she
great,
said
though.
his name. She said, "Hi, Ben."
She said we're friends.
She said, "Hi, Ben." It's what did she say exactly? She said, "I heard you just had." I heard you just had hyena surgery, but she meant hernia, and she corrected herself. But she said hyena surgery. It was really.
It was nice.
It was a fun Christmas gift. How's the weather over there? We got snow. It got really nasty real fast because it was like really cold. So the snow, as it was coming down, like started to lay immediately. And Ben wanted to go get a haircut right as it started to snow. And
He got mad quick.
he still went, and he was just like calling me, and I'm like, he's like, it's really slick. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
I could have told you that because I was out feeding the chickens and watering the chickens, and it was slick already, and it barely started to lay down. But then it started to rain. It warmed up and it rained, and I think there's not a whole lot of snow out there now, but it's cold.
Now it all melted.
And it's going to be cold this week. It's going to be really cold this week. Like the lows are like 17, 14, 13 one night. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, tell us about the first date if you haven't already.
We talked about that the other day. We were trying to find our first date. Do you remember our first date?
Was it a movie?
I remember.
I feel like it was a movie. And what was the movie that they were like going to college or something?
Going to college?
It was like a comedy movie. It was like Orange
with
County.
Tom Green?
Yes. Is that one?
Oh, we
Orange
went
County?
and saw that?
Was it Orange County?
I don't know what it was called. That's the one. I know which one you're talking about.
Feel like I remember exactly because I feel like didn't we sit like in the back, like to the right?
I don't know.
Like if you're walking in, it was like in the back. Because I remember just feeling nervous because I feel like I thought it was a date, but I didn't know if you thought it was a date.
Oh, okay.
You still don't know if it was a date, do you?
No, I don't really remember that. I mean, I remember going to see that movie.
Yeah, with me, right?
You were there? Okay.
Well, what do you think our first date was? Because we were friends for so long and did so much stuff together. It kind of just, like, I don't know.
Like we did so much stuff, yeah.
We just did, it's, thinking back, it's hard to distinguish when I finally was just like, okay, I want to be more than just friends. Because we were already, besides the intimate stuff, we weren't doing that, but we were already doing all the other. Stop it. We were already doing all the other things, like going to movies together and hanging out and just telling each other everything.
I am an aspiring silversmith.
Oh yeah, he makes jewelry.
So I don't really know if it's a talent I have, but it's something I'm working on.
Yeah, I mean it is pretty cool the stuff you can do. He does like wire work, and he like makes.
I don't do wire work.
Yeah,
I'm very hard. That's hard.
The wiring. You did it on my tomato ring.
No, I didn't do that. That wasn't wire work.
Kind of was. You bent wire, didn't you?
But that's different. That was soldering.
So, whatever. I don't know, but you like make. Okay.
Yeah.
What talent? What talent do I have?
I don't know. You did it growing stuff.
I crochet.
Oh yeah, that's
I can
tough.
crochet
I suck
things.
at that. It's so hard. I mean, it's like.
Yeah, Ben's trying to learn how to crochet over Chris. Well, when he had his hernia surgery, he was trying to, do things without moving a lot, and one of them was to learn to crochet. What are you doing to your face?
That's right. Cat scratched me.
Oh yeah, we had to trim the cat's nails today, and the one COVID, she is so dramatic.
She didn't do it like me.
No, she didn't do it mean. She just reached up and pushed his face like that, and she makes some of the awfulest noises. You'd think you were like, I was like trimming off her fingers or something, the way she acts.
Ooh, go.
What?
Okay, go. I go pancakes, mountain, tea, I couldn't answer cat and dog because I like both.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's so hard.
you know,
We don't have a
I'd
dog
probably
right
say
now,
dog
but
though.
we had a dog for 13 and a half years. Ooh. We've got 2 cats right now. Okay, what's mine? Pancakes. Oh, see, these questions are hard for me. I'm always just like, there's always a good thing to everything. And I can tell you why. Like mountain or sea, what would you say? I'd probably pick sea. You'd probably say sea for me, right? I love the ocean. There's something healing about the ocean. But I love hiking too. My favorite vacation, we took Jade for her 21st birthday to Vegas. And we did hiking. She wanted to do a lot of hiking around there. We didn't really like do the Vegas whole deal. I mean, we did gamble, but like one night. But that's probably my favorite vacation because we went on these really awesome hikes. So like, and then you say tea or coffee. Well, I'm going to say tea because I quit drinking coffee because I drink far too much of it and then I get wired. And cat or dog, yeah, I can't pick that either. Cats are so, like, for the longest time, I didn't want a cat. And I kept telling Jade she wanted a cat. And I kept telling Jade, no cats. And then 2020 happened. And we were, like, in the house doing nothing for the longest time. I was like, let's get her a cat. So she got a cat. And then, like, a month later, I was like, I want a cat. So, like, I fell in love with COVID, her cat. And then I had to have a cat. So I got Rona. And I love cats now. Like I grew up with cats. I don't know why, but they were never inside cats like our cats are. They were like outside cats. You go outside, they might be sitting somewhere and you could pet them a little bit. But like, they are just so funny and so like odd. They both have such different personalities. I don't know. But I loved our dog too. Chase. Ugh. He was 13 and a half. Boy, I don't know. We've had a lot of animals.
Yeah.
Lost a lot of animals.
Yeah.
I just lost my pet rabbit last June. Ellie Bear. And then we had another pet rabbit. He passed away. Stu, they were mates, Stu and Ellie. And he passed away in 2020. That ripped my heart out. But now I'm like thinking I want more bunny rabbits, like pet rabbits. Like when I say pet rabbits, I mean they're in the house all the time and I get them fixed. So let's see what else. I do go off and just talk all the time. Do you get a word in edgewise, babe?
I really wasn't trying to say nothing, though. I mean, if I want to say something, I'll say something.
Randy Warren, I love your garden, Jen. How is it on the side of that hill? Amazing. Couldn't imagine the work, though.
That's nuts.
He loves me. He built me that.
No, I mean the work doing it.
Oh, yeah. I have 3 garden beds.
It was a pain building it, yes, but
3 garden beds I got to fill with good soil. And I'm just like dreading doing that because I have to walk each bucket of soil up and down those steps, Good workout, though. So for a while, I'll be able to eat whatever I want.
That's why I'd like to move also, to have a better garden.
Yeah, that would be. Now, that's like, I'm torn because like if we move, yes, it'll be easier and less dangerous because that hill is just, that's like,
yeah.
At a certain point, it's not going to be something
Definitely
that
won't be as unique.
It won't be as unique, yes. And I just feel like I have one of the most unique gardens on YouTube because it's like down the side of a hill. But I love my garden. I like my house too. We very much made it what we wanted it to be. It's just there's no land. Like I want my chickens to have a place where they can free range. They can't right now because there's neighbors within like 20 feet and both of them have 2 dogs. Maybe 3. This one might have 3. I can't remember how many Michael has, but I was always a dog person until a cat chose me. Oh, that's nothing touched my heart so much. I guess cat soul. That's so sweet. Yes, I keep when Jade moves, these cats are probably going to go with her, which is going to kill me. So I keep telling her that if there's a point where like that, like if I happen upon something and some cats choose me, then I'm bringing more cats into this house. And they'll be mine. They'll be all mine. But it hasn't happened yet. I thought it was maybe going to happen. There was a couple of kittens. Do you remember the kittens in the greenhouse? And they were out there eating a squirrel.
They ripped it in half.
They were ripped in half, and I went in there, and the two little kittens were just tearing at it, and I was just like, oh, they're so sweet. They were there, and then I like went and got a bunch of like kitty food because I was like, I mean, I guess that's what they do in the wild, but still, I was trying to befriend them, and then they disappeared. I don't know what happened to them. Mama was gone.
You were trying to give them cat food, and they were eating squirrel.
I don't know. I don't know. Allison said, tomato question. If you could create your ultimate tomato, what would it be? Size, look, taste, color. Okay, I was talking about this today in our taste test. I'm thinking about crossing for like a micro mini dwarf plant. Allure because it's fuzzy. And then carrot mini because it's got the carrot leaves. As far as like the tomato itself, that would be like the plant. Fuzzy and maybe even variegated. I don't know if any of that's even possible, putting all that stuff together. But like the tomato, it would need to be slap you in the face with flavor. It would have to have the zing, sweetness, just a little bit like tart. Like I like tomatoes that have different flavors. I don't want something that's just like super sweet or super tart or just, I don't know. It's got to have like, it's going to be a roller coaster in my mouth kind of thing. Color, I don't know. I think I would want it to be multicolored. And then the fruit actually be fuzzy too. I don't know. What about you, babe? Do you have any preference?
No. Okay. Tomatoes? No.
We were actually looking at one of my tomato binders last night, and I asked him, he was sitting beside me, I was like, you want to pick from this page? Pick a tomato. Pick a tomato you want me to grow, because I'm procrastinating so hard on picking my final like other 150. I've got 150 picked already, but I need to pick another 150, and I have needed to do it last weekend, and I have yet to do it. I didn't even pick my peppers yet, and I'm supposed to plant next weekend. And I asked him, and we were like picking the same stuff, and I'm like, oh, some of the same stuff, but yeah. Okay, well,
I like antho.
No antho. That's right. No antho for me.
I don't mind it.
No, you do. You're always just like, I kind of like it. Yeah, I don't know. It's just not for me.
I'm more refined.
He's a tomato snob, I guess. I don't know. That's what he keeps telling me, that if you don't like antho. Your home looks lovely. Oh, thank you, Allison. John, Friday night fishing club. Fishing club.
Nice. I hope you're having a great day.
Yeah, I hope you're having a good day too. Randy Warren said, I've never tasted a green one ripe tomato. I have green zebra and Inez Noir for this year, though. Anna's Noir or Inez? Thoughts? I like green zebra. It was one of the first tomatoes, my first year gardening, I grew that one, and I really liked it. It was super productive. It was like these little saladettes. Mine didn't get all that big, but there were tons of them. And Inez Noir, I need to grow that one again because everybody loves that one. I think that's the one I grew. And I did a taste test on it, and we weren't all that impressed. And I was very surprised because that's like a fan favorite. Everybody loves that tomato, and neither of us were like, so I don't know if I just got a bad batch of seeds. So it's one of those ones where I want to grow from a different seed stock and see, like from someone that actually saves seeds from tomatoes, that they're like, yeah, you got to taste this tomato and try again. Because that always happens to me. There's always a couple where I'm like, oh, everybody loves this. Like I haven't tasted Malachite box yet. That's another green one ripe. Everybody tells me how good that is. So I've got to try it for myself. And my plant died this year before we got a tomato on it. Well, there was a tomato on it, but it looked weird, and I was like, I'm not doing that one. We're not doing that one. Anna's. A-N-A-S. Because Inez Noir is how that one's spelled. A-N-A-N-A-S. Inez Noir. I'm glad you both don't have the exact same taste at Make Taste Test on. Yes, I think so too. Yeah, I like that he gives a different opinion about what he's tasting or how he feels about something. So, any other questions? Because I think we're gonna go. I told him it would be like an hour, and it's been an hour and 20 minutes. Hour and 25 minutes. Oh, yes, you are the one that told me to eat non-tandoori. Yes, we haven't had a chance to go because that's
Oh, that's that. What's that?
Indian.
Indian dish?
Yeah, the Indian dish that you told me. We thought there was an Indian restaurant around here, and then it closed. So we never even got to go to it. That happens a lot where I live. We just live in like a little town. And there will be things that open up and it doesn't take off. And they're there for like not even a year, and then they're gone before we even hear about them. So that's what happened with that. So now we need to go out of town to do some Indian food.
Yeah.
So.
Or to India.
Yes, ananas means pineapple. Ananas noir is the one I'm talking about. All right, well, I think that's gonna be it.
That's it.
That's it. Those were all the questions. I really enjoyed this live. Let me know if you enjoyed it, and maybe we'll do another one somewhat similar to this. I think my next one in March is going to be seed starting. I'm just going to be seed starting and do a live while I'm starting seeds, because I'll be doing that a lot in March.
That'll be fun.
Every weekend I've got planned like what I'm going to be starting. Seeds, flowers, tomatoes, peppers, over and over and over again. Lots and lots of trays. There'll be plants everywhere. So, but that's going to be it for this tonight, live tonight. And I'm so glad that, for all of the people that joined me. Thank you for coming and chatting with me. Love your channel, Jen. Thanks for being you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Randy. But I hope you all
Bye,
enjoy
everyone.
your day. Bye.